We wanted sort of enthusiasm. We wanted everyone who worked on the film to be behind the film. And we found that by using people who didn't have much film experience, particularly feature experience, that would be the case. There were disadvantages and inefficiencies, but I think that they were, made up for by people's dedication and enthusiasm.
There wasn't the money, but there was very much the Australian spirit where everybody just did everything. We all just helped, suggested ideas, did things to make a better film.
There were no lines. An actor was, yes, an actor, but was also a pair of hands that could help. So it wasn't as if there was a clear line of here's the cast and here's the crew. It didn't exist.
You threw a hand in, because you needed to get it done. And you wanted it to be as good as possible. So if your manpower and attention and, whatever you had to offer was available in any given area, you wanted to give it.
It was like a big cooperative. Really was. It was extraordinary.
One of the great things about George, because it was his first time, he didn't know the rules of how a crew works. Those of us who hadn't done it before, if you got the opportunity to do something, it was given to you. I helped with special effects, I helped with art direction, all sorts of things, just because I went, oh, I can help there. After the main shoot was finished, and George, with his list of stuff that needed to be done yet, and he just went through this list and went, who reckons they can do what? The Halls of Justice arch. I said, yeah, I reckon I can do that. So I went out and got these letters cut out of polystyrene and aged them with turpentine and painted them and made this arch. And got all these vines from my backyard in St Kilda and draped them over it. And it turned out to be the opening shot of the film, which was unexpected. But it's been a great joy ever since.
I was second assistant director, I was unit manager, I was location manager, I was sort of runner.
An assistant art director, makeup, wardrobe, and I think I was hairdresser as well.
I mean, when you look at the crew of Mad Max, and I've just worked with one crew, the crew alone, there was 300 people. It's just ridiculous.
Now we work in a department, we stay in that department. In the days of Mad Max, you might be in sound, but, on Mad Max, I drove the lighting truck.
Byron Kennedy was on the motorbike on a tandem trailer playing toe cutter for the head look round. Tim was shooting it. George was sitting beside Tim and George's brother was driving the tow car, and that was pretty much the crew.
Yeah, everybody was doing little odds and ends, was playing the part of a body here or driving a car there or holding something up or, yeah, everyone.
Yeah. Well, I was actually, originally came on the picture as trainee number 3, but that then turned into traffic supervisor, which meant we held the lollipops and stopped the traffic for the stunts. And then as production went on, if we weren't actually shooting car stuff, we'd go and help other departments, and I've actually doubled Johnny the Boy, where he loosens the nut off Jim Goose's bike. I was the dead body at the end of the show when Johnny the Boy's taking the boot off this body, a particularly good bit of acting, I think, as I'm dragged across there. And I got the job because I was actually the lightest on set, so it was easy for Timmy to drag me.